Hey, YouTube, Twitter. Here fishing with Riley Martin. Riley, what do you have to say to the people?
I need a big one on my line. And if you can give me some pointers, be so kind as to do so, because I'm not out here for my fucking health. I want some fish to eat. However, I do enjoy the loveliness of the day and the whispering of the wind, hanging out with my son, Matt Panther, who had better catch some damn fish. But this is what I like to do.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you say this day's gone so far?
Well, so far the day, for me, anytime I wake up in the morning, hear the sound of a whippoorwill, the children's laughter, and see the beauty of a woman, then for me it's a 10 bumping up to 11, because there's hope. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And I hope I catch some fish because I have bought all of this bait and I ain't bullshitting. So you give me some pointers on that. Lots of love now, yeah?
Thanks. Let's see you cast it. Yeah, got one. We both got one on the line at the same time here. Every time you throw them out, they're biting.
Yeah. And I know you being an American sportsman, you would think about throwing this back. But if you get you about a dozen of these and cook them up good and brown, then you'd be on to something.
Yeah. Yeah, this lake was fine till we got here.
Yeah, no shit.
Check that out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
So now, if Tim Sabian were to give you more money, we'd be at Captain D's right now, right?
Yeah, but you see, one day, very soon, you may have to learn how to do this in order to survive. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Read the book, people.
Yeah, read the book because it'll tell you about these things. Now, I'm getting the bite.
I think you got one. I think you got one. No, shit.
I missed him. I've transcended your linear time. Unboxing Riley Martin. The universe is expanding. Robin Reefers. You're on the list of the unworthy. Unboxing Riley Martin. I am the omnipotent infinite. Unboxing Riley Martin. You are a mere human. The Teardorian Council will hear of this. Sirius XM cheapskates. Unboxing Riley Martin. Episode 9, and finally Howard is about to give me a show where I can warn the people of the coming alien tribulations. Wait a second, DJ ELECTRA. Did you say that your tits were bigger than Brandy Taylor's? My God, woman, do you use a crane? You see.
Hey-o!
Do you use a crane, Electra?
That's a good question, Riley. Thank you
Riley
for
wants to
asking
know.
it.
He's also quite the fisherman. Huh? What did you think of that? It's like hanging with your grandfather who's going to eat anything he catches. Anything he catches.
Yeah.
I could watch Riley fish for hours.
It was fucking amazing. I was going to slow it down. Maybe that'll be a show we slow it down. Welcome, everyone. It's Thursday night. And that means it's Unboxing Riley Martin here on the Hackride Studios channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. You don't have to like it yet. We've given you nothing. But subscribe. With me, as always, is the beautiful DJ Electra. How are you doing, DJ Electra?
Hey. I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well. And with us, also the host of Skeptical Robot, a show he does with a living piece of corn, the one, the only, Luigi Greenberg.
Hello.
How you doing?
I am good. I have been thinking about Riley all day.
Well, we got a good one for you. This is more of a slice of life with Riley. So you saw him fishing. That was fun, right? And so we got a few calls, and then we're going to go through a cooking with Riley. Okay, so
God.
if you like fishing, stick around for cooking. It's going to be good. But yes, loving me some Riley Martin. I'm noticing that because we cover Riley Martin, it's popping up more in my daily life where I'll be like, I'll explain something. I'll be like, you see, and I'll just slip into character because it's on the top of my mind. It's a good character to slip into, and everyone looks at you weird when you do it. So I highly recommend people do a Riley Martin to your family and friends today. See what they do. Riley Martin challenge.
My family will slap me.
Yes. It has nothing to do with the voice.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah. But what else is going on, DJ Electra? I saw that you did your own show last night without me. Yes.
I tried. My computer was terrible, and my internet died, and I got kicked out of EV Mux. Yeah, it was terrible.
That was that's a karma move by the content gods. They're like, nope, you must have him on the show, so he ruins your tech. You can't ruin your own tech.
I know.
But did you go over to Rumble, or was it just on YouTube?
Yeah, I went over to Rumble too.
No, okay. So make sure you go to djelectrify.com and
Played some not dubstep. What am I talking about? Dancehall music. Dancehall reggae.
Totally different. Totally
completely
One
different.
goes poof, 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 the other goes poof, 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 poof. It's totally different things. Also make sure you go to LuigiGreenberg.com.
Dance hall. I don't even think I know that as a
don't ask.
Genre. Dance hall?
It's reggae, but it's sped up, and they kind of talk more than sing, and
it's awful. Doesn't that sound awful? That's like
amazing.
the worst ingredient.
Casey was listening to it when you got in here earlier.
It sounds like a musical.
It,
like a musical movie.
All right, it's time for dance up.
Under me sling, take me under me sling, take.
That's not dance hall. That's dub reggae.
No, that's the first dance hall song, buddy.
Don't call me buddy.
Boom chakalaka.
Don't call me friend. Oh, we got to do that one. We got to do the Howard and Artie beef. That would be a good one to do. Sorry we didn't do a show last night. My bad. I had a dentist appointment, and so I didn't feel good. Didn't want to do it. But we do have a great one lined up for whenever we can do one. And so I'll just let Luigi and Electra know me when that is possible. They both have successful channels now with big shows. So we're just a step in the ladder to their success. I hope they remember us. That's all I got to say. Anyway.
Oh, well. I don't know about that.
No one remembers you. We're just going to turn to dust, and then the next group of idiot smart monkeys takes over. All right, ready to do the recap there? Normal person? Normal Riley? Definitely not a Bjork? No Bjorks today. Bjork free show, people.
I feel like you're inviting Bjork now.
I know.
No, I said Bjork free.
I feel like that was a direct invitation for not just Bjork, racist Bjork.
Well, we definitely don't want to start that early in the show. But Tyler Durden just became a membership. Yay!
Awesome.
You get the stud, Joe.
You know what? We have some apologizing to do to Stud Chunkster.
Was that just me?
Stud Chunkster has done a couple of membership chats, and they don't show up on here, and we didn't read them. And I'm sorry, Chunk. That sucks. That happened. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for being a member. You're like our longest member. So we should definitely be reading those, and we're working on that.
Yeah, we gave VV Bucks all these great ideas they used, and then they just stopped using the great ideas. I'm like, hello, guys, I have more great ideas. We have free great ideas. They just stopped taking my call. But, you know, it happens. But are you ready for the Riley Martin call breakdown?
I am.
All right, here we go. This is what happened last week on Unboxing Riley Martin.
Recap of episode 8. Jesus, there's a lot.
Read!
Riley leaves some interesting voicemails. Riley is drunk and horny. Riley and Howard are dirty bastards. Riley claims he predicted a tsunami. Is Riley racist? Soon you will know. Riley likes the dying while being ridden. Oh, likes the dying while being ridden joke.
Yes.
How long your dinka is. What? Riley is ready to work 3 hours a day, 3 to 4 days a week. Sal and Richard fucking with Riley. Riley versus Riley. Riley, big mad at Will. Riley is developing a victim complex. Riley says the aliens loved Stevie Wonder. Omtar Bay, 32,000 years old.
Yes, he was 32.
Howard is Hadara.
Hadara.
The Golden King. Planet Sphincterino. Planet Balzacar. Riley is rap for probing. Wendy is an alien from retired planets. Riley calls a Howard.
He did it. That was a long call.
I had the opportunity to have made love to a Casey.
He did not make love to me, though. That was the one thing that happened last week that did not happen. So, but yes, that was the call last week. Good job, Luigi. My clapping isn't working. I'm giving you a...
Thank you. Here,
that's just me clapping.
An
for you
analog
because-
clap.
Yes, who does that anymore? My hands are... oh, no, now they're all coming at once. Hold on.
That was out of control.
I had to mute it. Sorry.
It's a lot of clapping.
It was... I
was
feel
out
for
of
you.
control clapping.
It was. All right, we're back on track. All right, people, are we ready for some calls?
Yes.
And a Howard's last day at K-Rock, he makes an announcement, which is nice. I mean, he's good for that. They had him on, and he did that. And so we have some calls and that. And then we have some cooking with Riley. So it's a full night.
And what else do we have?
Oh, and if you're good, you may get a new Riley music video from DJ ELECTRA.
Yep,
That's
it's
right.
the next song off of his album, you guys, and I made a video.
And what is the song called, ELECTRA?
Angel.
Doesn't
Angel
matter because
people.
I ain't sticking around for it.
I think you're going to like this one, Luigi.
This
You're
is
gonna
something
love
that
it.
we would normally set a goal for if we cared. But we don't. We're going to play it either way. So, no goal.
I just fucking hope it's better than that last piece of shit song.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
I think you do.
Uh-oh.
Lonely Eyes, baby. So yes, we will be premiering the new video from DJ ELECTRA tonight. After
This
the
one's
call.
even better. There might be some stripper aliens in it.
People,
All right.
you're going to
All
want to
right.
stick around
You know
for
how
that.
to get my interest.
I knew it.
All right, let's get to the calls here on Unboxing Riley Martin. Call number 12.
Riley Martin. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Good morning, Riley.
Hey, man, you did a nice piece. You did good, kid, on 60 Minutes.
Whole time I was watching 60 Minutes, I was trying to think, gee, I wonder who's watching this, and I never thought Riley Martin might be watching.
Hey, Dan, most definitely. Me and the extraterrestrials were watching, man.
I was even thinking, I don't even think Riley has a TV.
Wait a minute, does he get together with the extraterrestrials? Was it like a party?
Yes.
Oh, Oh, yeah, they got an eye on you guys because hopefully we're going to be working together, so they want to know your prerogative. Now, I want hey, I may come to the city.
You got to come, man. You got to come down for the last show.
Yeah, I can do that, but I'm not staying unless it's with Robin, man.
Yeah, you could stay at her place. No problem.
Just try to find it. Don't give him the address.
Yeah, right.
All you have to do is get there.
And bring a lot of Coke with you because she's going to need it when you're staying.
Oh, well, that's passe. You know, you can't be doing that stuff anymore.
Yeah, weren't you doing that a couple of months ago?
Oh, no. It's been years.
Years, all right.
It's like wearing white after Labor Day now, Coke?
All right, Riley, I hope to see you down here on the 16th. I really do.
Hey, we'll be there, man. Me and Curtis.
Good, and I'd love to have you.
Curtis? Luigi, before you answer, give me Curtis's last name. Go!
Armstrong. I don't know.
Luigi? Yeah, you said Blow. Curtis Blow.
She did.
I did.
I was saying Curtis Armstrong, the actor who played Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
No, come on, guys. We're in the Riley Martin lore. You got to get with it. It's Curtis Cooperman. Curtis Cooperman.
I don't remember a Curtis.
Scoop.
Address the crowd and say a couple of words.
Wait, hold on.
No,
I rang the bell.
I almost got him, people. I
was going to say, you know what's funny? I just realized that my guard goes up anytime he answers in a happy tone, where he's like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" I always think, "Oh, he's angry." Like because he's so passive aggressive with the way he always tries to throw in his insults. They're always with a happy tone. So now I associate happiness with anger with Riley. Anybody else? All right, I'll stop talking.
I see him riding the razor's edge. You know, if you had the information that aliens were in fact coming, you would not be just happy, content, like you would be freaked out all the time. So if you look at it from that point of view, Riley's actually pretty balanced for having this amount of universal knowledge. I mean, that would crush the normal human brain,
And dozens of alien babies.
Yes. He's doing okay. What do you think, Electra?
I agree wholeheartedly.
Okay.
All right, thank
Who
you.
is
See you there.
Curtis?
Curtis is that dude that hangs around with them, and it's like
What happened to, what was it, Flavin?
Slavin. I think Slavin wised up.
We lost Slavin. Along the way.
Slavin's
I
buried
don't
in
even
the desert.
remember who that was.
Oh, Slavin. He was like the initial guy, I think, that was like working with Riley. Remember, Riley jumps around because he just uses people up and then moves on to a new place where he can empty their fridge and sleep on their couch until they're sick of him.
Oh, yeah.
And then so Slavin was just a stop on the Riley train. And we're in the Curtis Cooperman part of the train ride right now. So buckle in and enjoy the ride. This is a very scenic ride with Coop. Coop's a good guy.
Is it?
Slavin had to go back.
All right, a quick call. It was a quick call,
wow.
but it is
In the books.
God damn, leave me hanging there. Very embarrassing to be left hanging like that. Riley compliments Howard 60 Minutes interview. I remember that 60 Minutes interview like it was yesterday. Oh, I was so proud of Howard. Oh, wouldn't it be great if more people loved Howard, I said to myself. Wouldn't it be great if the mainstream really embraced Howard, is what I said to myself. And then it happened, and I'm like, oh no, what happened? And we actually all wished it on Howard, and he kind of maybe took our arm behind our back and twisted a little to make us think that way. But anyway, Biavians were watching the interview too. That's amazing. Aliens were watching the interview. I think that's more amazing.
I assume they're big fans of 60 Minutes.
They are. I mean, they have to learn human time somewhere. Hey, the last show at KROQ was mentioned that they're ending here soon. So that means Sirius is coming soon. This is our second Sirius Cherry Pop, guys. How do you feel about it? Yay! We did it with Eric, and now we're moving on into the Sirius world with Riley Martin.
Wait, how did our cherry get popped?
They're excited. They're excited, I could tell. You just heard the cherry getting popped. The transition from K-Rock to Sirius, we did that with Eric, and now we're doing it with Riley. It's the second time. It's the
that's
cherry
what you
that
were
has
going,
been popped.
the cherry pop. Okay.
I look at your cherry and I think, how long ago was that popped? Can it grow back?
Hasn't yet. Hasn't been.
No, it hasn't popped. Oh, she's well, that tells about the guys you're dating. You need to level up. Maybe a melanin skinned man. get some melanin inside you.
Maybe so. Okay,
That's right.
I'll think about it.
All right.
In your ear.
In your ear. Don't start. Do not start. I don't. Don't derail too early. Serious coming soon. Curtis Koopy Cooperman and Slave and people. We are on to Riley Martin at the Howard K. Rock last day, and let's hear Riley. Let's hear Riley say goodbye to terrestrial radio, literally and figuratively, until Anthony Cumia apparently has saved it. So we're back.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the only whackpacker who's had sex with an alien lizard woman on more than one occasion. Please welcome a friend to the aliens, Riley Martin.
Some years ago, a young man.
No applause. Did you hear that? Nothing.
Yep.
God,
and he
tough
just,
room, Riley.
I'm curious if there really wasn't, or if he just dove too fast. Or he's like, I mean, as soon as he introduced, he's like, blah, 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 blah.
The guy said Riley Martin, and people
it's
looked
true.
around and were like, "Hey, so anyway, what are you doing after this?"
And the broadcast business brought forth a totally new concept and passed it along so that all others might sup of it. His name was Howard Stern. He started terrestrially. Now he has gone extraterrestrial. 21,000 miles above our stratosphere, satellites in synchronetic orbit beams down digital signals all over the world. But I tell you truly that out near the planet Saturn, the mothership is also picking up the signals and passing them along. So now he is known in the universe, the known universe. I wish him well. I do, you stupid motherfucker.
All right. So yes, that was fun, and people were like, "Who is this guy?" And then he won him by the end. That's a good act. And into call 13 here, and now we're into serious land. And oh my God! So here's what happened. We've heard it a few times where Riley has said, "Oh, the show that I'm going to do." And no one's checked him. No one said, "What show? What are you talking about?" And so he thinks because they just haven't responded, the show's a guarantee. And so that's where we're starting at the beginning of this. There's a little context there because they were talking about Riley when Riley wasn't there, but it's really boring. And they're basically saying, "I think Riley thinks he has a show here."
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's get into it. But first, I think we got a super chat. So let's get that up there. Yeah. Oh, 143 from Germs Pyromobile. You got to let me know if I'm saying that right, Germs, because 143 back to you.
Thank you. 143.
Thank you, Germs.
Electra, do you remember what 143 means? In your hole. Yes. Thank you.
I do.
In your ear.
In your hole.
Yep.
That's 244. Sorry. In your hole is 244. I'm getting them confused. So, yes. Use 244, please, people. That would be fun. All right, let's get to call.
No, I like
13.
243. In your ear.
In your ear is nice. But in your hole is general. So you can, get away with a lot more. You know what I'm saying? That's evidence if they go yes. You're like, all right, I own all these holes tonight. Do, 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 do. Legally, I own all these holes. Here we go.
I'm not phone right.
My holes.
What song are you singing there? I was going to sing
know.
with you, but
it was going to be
Bjork.
Bjork. It was going to be
I
Bjork.
got good holes.
Thank you. She got good holes, people.
Now is.
Oh, wait. Here we go. Just
No.
I'm just kidding.
No, you need to be like, I have good holes. Like Hole the band, like Courtney Love.
Hole.
I have good holes and I don't know. I was trying to do. Let's do the. Oh fuck! What's it called?
I've got good holes. You've got good holes.
Well, 24
We've
minutes,
got
people.
good holes.
We made it to 24 minutes before full derailment.
Time warp. That's the thing. I was trying to do let's do the time warp again, but I couldn't think of how to finish it. I was trying to say, I've got good holes and. All right, help me finish. You heard me.
Go ahead.
Riley
Do that on your
Martin.
Riley
Martin is the guy who sees space aliens.
He's been abducted.
Yeah, he wants to yell at me because evidently I must have promised him a radio show.
And somehow you haven't come through?
Something you remember.
Hey, how are you, Howard?
Oh, yeah.
Is that why you're calling? Because you want a radio show?
Well, no, I'm calling because on hundreds, if not thousands of my readers have rushed out and bought Sirius radios because they thought that I was coming to Sirius based upon your promise on several occasions.
Wait a minute. First of all.
All right. So, a couple things happened there. I'm now noticing Luigi's 100% right. He's smile calling. Hi, Howard.
Yeah.
About to stab you in the face. Look at me smile. Huh? And that, A.
100%.
And then B, hundreds and thousands of his goddamn readers? No. Howard is very keen, especially at this time, on who is bringing people and subscribers to Sirius. That was basically all he was about. He shit on people with big names that didn't bring people. He elevated people that did bring people, and there wasn't that many of them. He eventually got to the point where he's like, I'm the only one, just me. And so you have to understand the context of Riley saying this would irk Howard, because he's just going to be like, dude, no one's here for you, asshole. Because you had to buy like a $200 radio. You had to spend a ton of money and on technology that wasn't guaranteed. And so it was like, oh shit, I'm going to do this for Riley fucking Martin. No, I'm doing this for Howard Stern. You're like a slice of that pie, a tiny one. You're like a little nibble of frosting on the top, you know? But anyway, let's get Howard's reaction.
I object to those numbers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know they are.
Riley, if you're positioning yourself to
that
say
is small potatoes.
No,
I can tell you this.
If you are positioning yourself to say that thousands of people signed up to hear you, that is just an outright lie.
Tell them to go ahead and cancel.
Otherwise,
Oprah didn't bring thousands of people to Sirius.
Yeah.
She gave her like $60 million. She literally brought no one. She sent Gayle King over to do like a show in the afternoon, and no one watched it or listened. The end.
I have been on the radio one place, form, or the other for years, man. My Rolodex consists of tens of thousands of people.
That doesn't mean anybody bought a radio.
Ah, my goodness. You want me to have them to call you in?
Yes. Have them to call me in.
You know, how many misses did you get that they're waiting for Riley?
I got none.
I'm telling you. You can, look, Howard, you can give me an opportunity. You cannot give me talent or appeal.
What percentage of those 10,000 people in his Rolodex would not take Riley's call anymore? You know, just a step along the way. I lived with her in Arizona 7 years ago. I lived with this guy in Missouri 5 years. Just randos along the way.
This is a man I met under the bridge.
Yeah, that's the
in
book.
Scottsdale.
If you find that notebook from Riley, that's the book you write. You go and talk to everyone and get an interview of everyone he ever used. It's just the pilgrimage of Riley Martin of usury. The usury pilgrimage of Riley Martin.
I was just delivering Chinese food to Riley, and then he asked me to do him a favor.
Next thing I know, I'm driving him to St. Louis.
We all know someone like that
is
uses
true.
people for their income, for their livelihood, you know? Right?
You know why?
Do you guys know someone like that?
That is true.
You know why we know someone like that, Electra?
Why?
Because we're good and decent people. And you know what my grandfather used to say about assholes?
They live longer.
Well, no, I don't know if they do that. But if you want to meet another good, decent person like us, go find an asshole and find his friends. Those are good, decent people.
Ah, that's right. You have told me that before. That's a good one.
If my ratings does not reflect
there's no ratings.
I'm a valuable asset to your...
He's already... So you're right, Luigi. He started. Hi, how's everyone? I'm an asset.
Exactly. There's this aggressive tone when he tries to act happy. It's really weird. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Jew.
That's coming. I heard. I listened ahead. Oh, it's so much worse than we ever thought. There was whole diatribes where we're just going to be like, boop, 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 boop,
yeah.
boop. It's a fucking crazy. Because it's not even just that word. It's like a description and then that word, which makes it very tough to get on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. But it's very funny. So you want kind of, we got to figure out. I'm not cutting
I expect
it
to be funny.
Free speech. But we're going to figure out a way to also, earmuffs.
Sodium, then I will leave the building. I will not call you a smuck out in the road, nor will I throw rocks at the damn building.
Hey,
I will simply leave.
Riley, let me just say something to you.
Yeah.
The reason I like having you on the air is because you use a lot of big words.
Like smuck.
Like consortium. Smuck. Yeah, like consortium. And you don't really make that much sense, and you're an old black guy, and it's funny. So, I mean, I'm not against putting you on the radio, but what's weird is it's just that every wacko who listens to our show or calls into our show now feels they're deserving of a show.
It's an entitlement.
and
then
I think you're a wacko.
I mean,
Howard, I am basing this upon what you have said in the past. Now, I have been tried and proven on Coast to Coast and many other forums over the years.
Now,
they are not putting me on accidentally, Howard.
You're not proven anywhere.
Where is he put on?
Why don't you go to artistfirst.com? I do a show there every Tuesday night.
Yeah, he mentioned Coast to Coast, right, with Art Bell. So I went deep dive scouring the internet. Art Bell archives, Coast to Coast archives, internet archive. I looked everywhere. Riley Martin never appeared on Coast to Coast that I can find. He might have appeared there early, like maybe just one call or something, that it was so insignificant that it wasn't even logged. Or maybe he was just like a regular caller to the show, so not like a guest.
I think it was on a different show, because I looked it up too, remember? And it was on a different show, a lesser show.
Right, like,
so it wasn't Art Bell, it was somebody lesser.
And Luigi, that should tell you something about Art Bell. He had some standards. He was like, not you.
To be fair, though, given I don't know anything, I'll be honest. I don't know the first thing about Art Bell. But to be honest, when it comes to analyzing Riley standards, would it surprise you if he was just simply a monthly caller and he's using it as a comparison to Howard?
That's I think what it has to be. It has to be that. He puts me on the show. It's like a, dupa executive producer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Would it
just
surprise
someone
you?
part of the show you elevate to the top. And we love our dupa. We love our moderators here. We have the greatest mods ever. We have Dupa, Andrea, and the great Delta Zero. I don't know if they're all here. Any of them are here. I see Dupa. I see Dupa.
I saw Dupa.
Hi, Dupa. Dupa. Triple D.
The others are probably out there watching better shows. It's not hard. All right, back to the call. Maybe. Here we go.
And it is, I'm told, it is the top-rated show for this little station that I do.
What is that? Artist First.
People are talking about this.
Artistfirst.com is a website. I assume that.
It's computer access, but people in China listen to it.
Yes.
And the United Kingdom and everywhere else.
All right, can I just say something?
Artist First Network, it still exists, and it looks like it was created in 1988. But there is UFO, alien life, mysteries, paranormal. Luigi, get on this website immediately. I'm looking at this. This says artistfirst.com. This has the best new music you've never heard in 1999.
Was it written by aliens?
I don't know. Book of the month, Book of the month is Unlocking Your Best Self and Planet Urantia. I could show you guys, but I don't feel like it. Moving on.
I'm going to give you a show, a one-shot deal. I'm going to listen to it, and if it's as good as you say it's going to be.
I agree. With Germs there. If you look at, I have to go to the full fucking chat. You can throw up the chat.
Maybe it was Dreamland.
This one? Oh, wait.
We're all doing it.
Sorry.
Everyone do it at the same time. Go. No,
Dreamland.
This one. Art Bell would be a great topic for. He really, Luigi. I'm telling you, the Art Bell well is deep.
You see, but the thing is, I know he's a radio host, but the show is about like scammers, and people who like profit from making you believe stupid things.
No, it's not. It's about a robot who's skeptical of things. Whose show are you doing? Why are you limiting yourself? It's a skeptical robot. Why can't he be skeptical of Art Bell? It's very skeptic.
He should be skeptical. Like a guy who was as far as I know, he hosted a radio show from his mom's basement.
He covered the paranormal.
Yeah.
He brought in
shit.
There's calls to Art Bell that are like scary because there's, of the content of those calls.
Because there were crazy people listening?
No, now you're laughing. Prove me wrong, skeptical robot. I mean, motherfucker. No, it's not a good idea.
I just don't know anything about it. Is my point. I'm saying I don't know anything about
educate
Learn
yourself.
something while you teach everybody else.
You made me do homework, you bastard, for a show.
Yeah,
My producer from my radio station
I
was
asked
on
you
with
to,
our
and you didn't do it.
Well, that's my MO. But I'm saying you asked me to, and for that I would never forgive you.
I'm sorry. I interrupted you, Electra. What did you say?
Oh, it's okay. Just that my producer from my radio show was on the Art Bell show.
What did he do?
I have to find that call. He called it and told a story. I'll have to find it and play it for you guys.
I saw a ghost. You saw a ghost. I saw a ghost. All right, great call. That was basically how Art Bell worked.
Yeah, basically that shit. Yep.
It's Art Bell. You're on the air.
You're convincing me. You're convincing me to invest in this now.
Aliens are from a parallel galaxy. Oh, the aliens are from this is Art Bell. This is coast to coast. Pepsi. He'd sell some shit to you at the end, which was fun. Right, back to
But here's my guess about your show. It will be slow, boring. Just let me finish my sentence.
All right.
It will be you just plunking down the phones and speaking to people.
About aliens.
There'll be no preparation. There'll be nothing. There's going to be no production.
Howard's 90% there. Just bring up the amount of alcohol he will be drinking, and you got it. You nailed it.
It's going to be one big bore fest. I mean, I'll do it because, we have endless time here on Satellite.
You're funny. You're a funny guy.
I mean, I'll listen to it, but I know
Howard,
you're not going to put any energy into it.
If I bore them as much as you bore me, I'll leave.
You're going to try to sell that silly book of yours.
Tell me the show. Let me hear the outline of the show.
The show involves Tan, the extraterrestrial, the mothership.
With you?
That would be amazing. Tan's doing the show. I'm watching.
I would watch it if Tan did the show. You know what's funny?
Right?
He crossed over into full-on, undeniable whack pack territory with Howard. I hate you, but I need your help. Give me a job.
Fuck you. What time do I show up?
Fuck you, but I need your help. That says Whackpacker more than anything.
100%.
And then once you've identified that, and once that bridge is crossed, it gets easier to cross. And then it gets like, this is how I get around now. I use this bridge every day. And so you will, in the interactions from here on out with Howard, it's like they're behind-the-scenes business interactions that he just has on the air. It's like, you're not paying me enough. Here's what you're paying me, but he's wasted. And that's going to be like half the calls, Electra. So it'll be fun. Looking forward to that.
And me.
Is Tan going to be on the show?
The information that I have that comes from there.
Because that would be a great show.
All right, so let me understand something. We start the show, let's say it's 7 o'clock on a Monday night. What happens?
We start the show 7 o'clock on a Monday night. I give a short dissertation of who I am and what the subject matter is about, and then we will talk about my experiences with these extraterrestrials over the years.
Do you have guests?
We will eventually have guests.
No, there's no eventually.
Given an opportunity.
No, there's no eventually. Put everything into the first show.
Sure. My goodness, how long are you giving me for this show?
An hour.
An hour? Cool. All you have to do is put me on and listen to the response. I'm not asking you to for charity here, man. In fact, you haven't even paid me for the voiceovers I did for you.
Voiceover?
Oh, you mean because get out of here? I'm not paying you anything. I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing you a favor putting your voice.
Riley was keeping track. I'm here doing voiceovers for Stern. They're not paying me. Well, I'm going to bring this up. And that shows you what's coming ahead. He is very resentful, and he adds things up, and he never forgets, and he never lets you forget. So it won't be the last time the voiceovers are brought up, but that pattern will repeat itself many times, over and over again. Thank you.
Anything. They told me, say, hey, come to New York City, do some voiceovers, we'll give you XXX. Man, I don't want anything from you that I'm not deserving.
Didn't give a number, so that's a little bit suspect when you're like, they were going to give me money. How much? XXX? Okay. Well,
they
and XXX. Who and what amount? They.
Got it.
But that
I blame Baba Boo.
I do not earn on the air.
He turns into a Kennedy. And we're going to go out on the air. We're going to go by sea. We're going to go by land. We're going to go by air.
Era.
You understand?
All right, let me understand something.
No.
You're going to come on. You're going to do a dissertation on who you are.
Yeah.
And then you're going to discuss the coming of Tan, which is an alien being that you have known throughout your whole life.
Their psychology, where they're from, where they're stationed, their technologies, why they're here, how...
He goes Creole, too. Where they all station.
Yeah, totally.
Where they station. Who is this guy?
He really, you know, it's funny. I could listen to Riley talk even if he wasn't making like real words. Like I could listen to that cadence and be like, I could listen to that. It's just, it's almost hypnotizing in a weird way.
I love the way he's going like, and you see, now, when he goes, you see, now, if you do that, he changes. He like goes in a different direction. That's my favorite.
You know, so I've studied cults a lot, you know, and cult leaders. And that is actually a really weird thing that cult leaders do, which is when they start spouting nonsense, they ask for your confirmation that you're following along. They'll be like, you know, and then, you know, the mystical angels come and blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm talking about, right?
Actually, I wasn't paying attention. We have a super chat. They're doing.
I'm leaving.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? $4.99 from Delta Zero, pair character, doing a classic mic drop, and I was listening, Luigi.
Thank you, Delta.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Delta.
Thank you, Delta Zero. And why were you studying cults so much? God, you don't have to study them.
It's just.
Were you trying to get an A on the test?
It's something I find interesting. Yes, at Greenberg University.
We all have different things that puts blood in our penis, Electra. And the cults do it for him. He likes to watch people in mental slavery.
Yeah, I love reading about Scientology. Scientology's one.
Why cuck one lady and man when you could cuck like 900, right? Right, Jim Jones? My boy, Jim Jones.
Have you ever been approached by a Scientologist and tried to join their cult?
Yes.
I went to the Scientology headquarters.
Did you?
I did. I'll show you pictures.
Like why? Like on a tour?
Clearwater or in LA?
In Clearwater.
Well, they have multiple headquarters.
No. There's one. There's one headquarters.
No, but there's one. There's a headquarters for celebrity.
Too.
Yeah.
That's the Celebrity Center. Their
headquarters,
headquarters
for
is the flag station.
My Scientology will beat your Scientology. Let's have them fight.
No, I'm just fascinated.
Am I hanging out with a couple Scientologists up here? I did not know you guys were into this.
I'm fascinated from
She's full of Thetans.
It's so silly that I can't believe a human being would believe this.
I know.
And that makes me like want to learn more. Like, okay, what was it that convinced human, people with rational brains to believe this nonsense? And I just dig and I dig
a virgin birth. Totally. Wait, what are we talking about?
Same thing.
Yeah. It's all nonsense.
A ghost raped a lady and gave birth to the guy who saved the world.
Imagine if a religion existed that didn't have some weird magic part in it that made you feel weird about believing in it.
Yeah.
You couldn't create that religion because then you would need
faith. Because there has to be the concept of faith.
Yeah, so we have to create something in our religion that's so utterly ridiculous that these people have to believe it. And if they don't, they're not loyal to us.
Sounds like a cult to me.
Yeah. You know what's funny though is that like the concept of faith, meaning, that you don't need evidence to believe something, is in my mind a double negative, which even as a kid when someone would say, well, you got to have faith, and I would say, why do I need faith to believe something that is unprovable? Wouldn't it just make a lot more
unbelievable?
Yeah, wouldn't it just make a lot more sense if there was evidence?
Well, or I don't believe in it because there's no evidence.
Well, can I make the argument that I believe every action and everything that exists in life has a little bit of faith in it? You're talking about having enough faith where it overrides conscious decision and science that disproves or hasn't proved it yet.
Religion.
Because, but everything has faith. in it. You have faith that the dollar that you're spending today will buy you the dollar thing. You have faith when you cross the crosswalk. Faith is an integral part of human existence.
Yes, this is true.
But the examples you just gave can be supported by past experiences that are proven upon which you can rely.
Well, I don't want to bring it up because YouTube doesn't like it. But, we went through a couple of years there where we all had to trust and have faith in some scientists for some stuff.
Some did.
Yeah. Some needle marks on your arm over there. Don't try to hide.
Anyway.
I know that one's dangerous. Let's just move on. Moving on.
Been here, how they think, how they think.
Do that Bjork thing again. Everyone, time for racist Bjork. Here we go.
Here we go.
Bjork break.
Ooh, way better.
Wait, that's a great concept. I like that. A racist Bjork break. And now a pee break with racist Bjork. I like that.
Yes.
Human behavior.
I love
and
how Luigi does it.
You know who isn't human?
This goes to my starched friends out there. If you are of a different color, do not listen. I hate you. Do not look at me. It's a Bjork dance.
Jesus was Scandinavian.
Jesus was only tan. He was a white man with a tan. He was.
Look, I like this philosophy. When in doubt, just bring up racist Bjork.
Yes.
Right on, dooba dooba doo.
We touched that third rail there for a second. I'm like, ooh, why'd I do that? That stung.
It's new.
Robin.
If I'm bringing in Luigi for the comic relief, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
You're not bringing in Luigi. You're bringing in racist Bjork.
No, I'm calling in the bullpen. I'm making the calls on the bullpen. I'm like, hey.
And racist Bjork delivers.
To a certain sect of these starched people, I will deliver. To the others, go to hell. I hate you.
That's a good point. What new things will we learn? We know you were captured by them.
Right. 16 years ago, I wrote about the location. Recently, the Cassini spacecraft has been
That's one of my favorites right there.
That's a good picture. Yeah.
I love that one.
Of this great
Is that supposed to be Michael?
It's Michael Jackson with Riley's face.
That looks odd.
He's the Prince of Nonsense.
I have a question.
Yes.
The Prince of Nonsense. That's good. When do the pea jars come in? Because the pea jar's been sitting there this whole time we've been doing this show, and I have not heard one thing about the pea jar yet.
It's a foreshadowing.
Yeah.
It won't be long. Won't be long.
I don't think it's as long from where we are. Yeah.
Yeah, no. We get to the pea jars pretty soon. As soon as the show starts, Electra, what are you supposed to do for an hour-long show? You're just supposed to sit there the whole time and do the show? You got to pee. You're a man. You got to pee in that hour. But you can't run away from the microphone. You're a professional. So what do? You piss in a jar. This is when it starts. So we're getting there.
Luminous object out near Saturn.
If I might say, if only Riley Martin had pee breaks with racist Bjork.
Exactly.
It all comes around.
Yes, those two would have shaken up the world in podcasting. There would have been no Joe Rogan. It would have been Riley and Bjork.
Riley and Bjork.
Spotify had no money left for Joe Rogan because of... you understand. I do not understand you, Inward.
And by Inward, I mean nincompoop.
Nitowit. You are a nitowit, right?
Tillions?
Yes, you're Norwegian. We hate Nords.
No.
Nords are like us, but ugly and stupid.
Riley, we do not agree on much, except that we do not like the Jews.
So much better than COVID talk. Oh, we're doing it, people. We're doing it.
The reptilians are there, but there are 7 different species there on a common mothership, which belongs to the Biavians.
I want to hear this.
Now, let me ask you something.
You want to hear the show. Artie wants to hear the show.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, because
I might have used
we
the piss
should be
jug
out of here
occasionally.
by now. When is the world ending?
I jizz in my sock. Yes.
We have a truck driver in chat.
Oh,
Johnny
we did it.
Bukaki. We've got our truck driver.
Hold on.
You're who we do this for.
Yeah, hold on. We did it! We did it!
Not a truck driver.
We're doing something Howard is not doing, and that's we're entertaining a truck driver. That's amazing. We finally did it.
That's really why we do this.
The
Thank
best,
you, Johnny.
the
We
best
might have-
piss jugs are Gatorade
Don't know
bottles.
if he's entertained, honestly. What was that, Luigi? I'm sorry.
I said the best piss jugs are Gatorade bottles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious if Johnny
They have
Bukkake...
a wide opening.
Right.
Is that why?
Exactly. I wonder if Johnny Bukkake will agree with me.
Prime bottles would
Wide
be pretty
opening.
good, I imagine. A prime bottle would be nice to piss in, I guess.
I peed in a pee jar in a car once.
You did?
What?
Yep.
Please describe
Yeah.
how that's even
I'm,
physics.
I'm very curious.
Describe the physics on this for us, please. Paint a picture. Everyone close their eyes. Climb into the car. What kind of car? What year? What's the interior like? What does it smell like?
This was like a Toyota RAV4, a friend's car. We were going to see
spacious.
Madonna.
Okay. Bad girl.
I was in the front passenger seat. I had a large road soda. Very large, like 32 ounces.
Okay. So a big
I was
gulp.
hammered.
Okay.
And also in the car. And then there was traffic. We were stuck in traffic for like 2 hours or more. And just so happens that she had a female urinal piss jug in the glove compartment.
Nurse for the win. Nurse for the win.
She was also a nurse. Yes.
I
she's my
actually
nurse
think I've
friend.
seen that. I think I've seen that.
Yes. So it's a little wider.
Got it.
It's kind of like a scoop, like a ice.
It
shovel. I don't
basically
know.
turns
It's
your
like a
pee.
shovel.
It turns your pee stream into as if you're holding a penis.
No. It doesn't do
that's the one. That's the one I've seen. It's like a ladle that goes underneath you, but it has an
Kinda.
extension out that looks like you're
Goes
peeing out of a
into a
penis.
bag.
Luigi's
It goes
telling
into
on
a
himself
bag.
a little here.
Mhm.
Is that
Goes into a bag.
is that the one
He's
with
like,
straps?
I might have
that
a
you get
labia. But
for your wife?
anyway, he might have 4.
I
don't
like
know.
to piss in cars.
I would like my wife to piss in my asshole, please. This is not racist. This is just a simple request from a simple lady from the Scandinavian region. Just piss right there in my asshole. That feels warm. It is warming. It's the cold of the snow.
Bjork, racist Bjork brand piss jug.
You really need to sell some T-shirts, Louis.
I do.
It must be IKEA brand.
I was gonna put Bjork's face on Daniel Carver, but I knew you wouldn't show it on the show.
I am now a magician. They call me the Grand Wizard.
The Grand Kegel.
I do Kegels and I am a wizard. It's a good
Kegels,
thing for Bjork.
always do the Kegels. Always
stop
do the
this? I'm
Kegels.
Johnny McTacky with another $4.99. Johnny.
Yeah.
Extra large big cup cups are good, and yes, y'all entertain me in my journeys. And
Yes.
Yay! Thank you,
I
Johnny
feel
Bukkake.
fulfilled in my life now, Johnny. That's
There
the
really
best.
is. Hey, if you want a reason to do this, anyone out there listening, content creators, that's the reason.
That is
and
the
if you
reason.
Wanna, if you want a leaf blower to all the negativity, any negative comments, anything like that, that's the comment. Just blows them all away, bitch asses. Thank you, Johnny. Do it again as often as possible. It happens every day. We need that walkway cleared once a day, y'all. You send it. By the way, while we're here, Luigi, I have a bone to pick with you.
There is no Luigi, only Bjork.
Luigi, no, this is Luigi. Luigi, you did promise a couple shows ago that you would be responding to things addressed to you in our comment section. They're piling up, bitch.
Oh,
they
really?
are piling up.
I did respond to several. I guess I've taken my eyes off the prize.
I think Delta Zero has learned how to troll because, oh my God, it's so funny. He's just being like, right, Luigi?
Oh,
The
really?
end of everything.
Oh.
Then I'm there saying, Luigi will never hear you. He has forsaken us.
I saw a couple of those. I responded to a couple of those. My favorite one that I responded to was that apparently I got the lyrics to Wheels in the Sky wrong, and someone wanted to correct me. and I said, no, my version was to avoid a copyright strike.
Well, there
Electra,
you go.
he thinks his singing there would have triggered a YouTube copyright strike.
No, I don't, idiot.
Racist in the sky.
Fun fact, I remade a Everly Brothers song with my guitar and just my voice. Bye Bye Love, but it was about Tom Myers for the Blind Mike Project. And it got copyright stricken for fucking the Everly Brothers.
Serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's kind of
That
It's
one?
I'm sort of yes. You remember it as Bye Bye Laughs, Bye Bye Comedy or something like that.
I thought it was, oh, that's the one you did?
Yeah. But anyway.
Hey, actually, I'm gonna send out a message real quick to Johnny Bukaki. Johnny Bukaki, you sent me a message recently that I've not talked about. Do I have your permission? Can I say it on the air? Just give me like a yes or a no. If not, it's totally cool. But anyway,
Prime numbers for yes. Numbers multiple of pi for no.
I will respect your decision.
Make that fun for you, Johnny. All right, let's get back to this.
They believe
Okay.
that.
Okay. Here we go. Listen.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, Riley.
He just responded. Okay. Johnny Bukaki believes that ELECTRA has a very sexy voice, and he wanted me to know. He was just
Well,
like, man,
thank you.
we were having a conversation, and he said her voice is so sexy, and I just never brought it up. But
You know, it never
Johnny,
gets old hearing that. Thank you so much, Johnny. That's very sweet.
Johnny, how you feel about a passenger in that 18-wheeler? Can she? What's your internet like? I'm saying we can move her in. We can move her in for a fee.
and Bjork,
You get
is
multiple
my
women
voice
with her.
is my voice sexy?
The only thing I fear is that
Yes.
cab and those tits. You're gonna need more space. Can you get an addition? Can she get her own truck?
My
You're gonna
tits.
need a midget in there also to hold my tits while we go over the bumps.
Can we get a crane? Can we get a travel crane, please? We need a titty travel crane. Titty travel crane. Titty travel crane. All right. Can we listen to the tape for 5 minutes?
All of these things that are going on will culminate around
He's
late
got a
20
sleeper cab, Electra. You're in. You're in.
Sweet.
Yes. Do you have a microwave in there or something she can just slam a burrito in before she gets on the road every day?
Before I slam my burrito in it.
Yeah. Maybe a shitter. She can go out and take a shit, slam a burrito.
I don't need any of those things. I don't do those things.
Get on the road. Maybe you can learn how to arm wrestle, like over the top. Or enter you into a lady arm wrestling contest. Electra, the key is you turn your hat around and it clicks a monster inside of you. And then you let go and you beat the shit out of the other person. But you got to turn your hat around. All right. Can we
But
listen
I
to
can
this
play
tape?
poker. I'm good at poker, so I can just play poker and
Oh.
kick people's ass at poker.
I'll tell you what.
It's over the top, but a female version, and we replace arm wrestling with poker. I want this movie made.
She turns her hat around. I call.
2012 upon this planet.
And who will
And
be?
otherwise, if you look around you at everything that's happening now, it's not a hard assumption to make. But they gave me this information 16 years ago.
Who is your co-host for this show?
Curtis Koopy Coop Cooperman.
I told you. Koopy Coop.
Curtis Koopy Coop Cooperman?
Oh, yes.
And who is that?
He is my publisher.
He is a man I am currently freeloading off of.
Man, I don't remember
Man
that at
knows
all.
more.
Wow.
You don't remember Cooperman?
I do not.
It's like blah, 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 blahs. How do you remember that?
About my situation and this particular case than anyone else other than myself.
He's a Riley expert.
Well, he should be. We've been together for some years. He published my book.
Imagine this
and,
guy.
and the various other very intelligent people, most of whom are certainly not disc jockeys, have proclaimed that my work has no error in it. So I don't ask you for any charity, man. I'm not like Brain Damaged Sam or some kind of bullshit. What I'm saying is, let me do my
Brain
show.
Damaged Sam.
Not
We
like
all know
brain damaged Sam.
We all know Sam.
Let me do my show. Get your response.
It's going to be
and
you
then,
droning
send me
on.
home if you wish.
It's going to be you droning on for an hour with this publisher guy.
Kubi.
Kubi
Or
Coop.
something.
Kubi Coop.
Cooper Kubi Coop.
Well, we've been droning for years on other forums, and people always
What
request
other
that we
forum?
return.
On the internet.
Internet, coast-to-coast radio.
Where?
My show.
You know what coast-to-coast radio is?
No.
Art Bell. It is the biggest UFO show
No.
on the face of
Yes, I would used to call and annoy Art like I am annoying you.
Art Bell is the guy who allows any a kook with a theory about aliens.
So he can sleep while you're up.
Thank you, Howard. Yes.
Yeah, and what have you.
All right, you got it. Hey, Tim, give Riley Martin.
What is screaming behind Riley?
That is my bird. He's saying, tell a schmuck to give you your show.
First of all, if you're going to use Yiddish words, it's schmuck.
Yeah, well, I mean,
He's going to learn a lot of Yiddish words, Howard. We're going to be hitting that Yiddish dictionary pretty hard with Riley.
It would have been great if he gave, like, the William Shatner, no, you say schmuck, I say smuck.
Smuck. Okay, everybody give one Yiddish word. Mine is shtetl.
Dre.
Oy vey.
All right. Well done.
Dre is actually a word for anxiety.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Do we have a second round in us? Because I think I'm out. Go ahead.
I just knew oy vey. I think that's French.
No. Oy vey schmear means oh my.
Yeah.
Why?
Mazel tov.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's the second one. Thank you.
I can say
Lime.
Hashem.
Don't like him. Heard bad things about that guy.
Yeah, Hashem.
I'm saying the prayers in my head. Baruch Hashem Adonai.
Cheater.
Adonai.
I'm running down Nazi movies in my head. I'm like Schindler's List.
Baruch Atah Adonai.
Torah. Is that one? No.
Melech Halah.
Make a high Nemo. No. Okay. No, that was Pee-wee. Damn it.
Otherwise, I use it because that is
Same
what
thing.
you call ebonics. Smuck.
No, it's schmuck.
Schmuck.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Tim, why don't we schedule Riley Martin's show?
Because this is desperately needed.
The show is called Hello Earth.
The Klimt.
Vakalimt is a good
That's
one.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
I don't recall promising you a show, but if I...
Nobody asked me what shtetl was. It means the ghetto.
Shtetl? Oh, I thought you were making it. I thought you were joking. I didn't know it was a real word.
No, that's for real.
No, sometimes
My Jewish friends would tell me that I lived in the shtetl.
In the shadow.
In the shadow.
In the shadow.
You did fine.
If you did not, I would not.
How do you say mother in Yiddish?
It's
MoMA.
And his Mixa cried. Is it Mixa?
You know, I can't hear that song without thinking of Sal singing.
I know.
Singing the Robin song. In her asshole.
In her asshole.
Be on the phone.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you one.
Okay.
And I think it's a mistake. I don't think 3 people will stay tuned more than 2 minutes. But what the hell? Who cares? It's satellite.
Jessica Hahn won't even call.
Yeah, Jessica Hahn will be busy that hour. But I'll give you a shot. I mean, if you can somehow razzle-dazzle us and put some production values into this thing and make it a fast-paced, a fast-moving, exciting hour.
Fast-paced, fast-moving, exciting hour. All right, well, shot's over.
That's Riley.
I mean, they might as well said, like, let's do an Eric show where he just swims the whole time or jumps high. He does a fucking, what is that Japanese show where they fucking, I forgot the show's name. He does a course, obstacle course. Eric, that's the show.
Ninja.
God, American Ninja Warrior.
That's a great show. Yeah,
Imagine
that's a rad show.
Eric, you got your show, but it has to be like American Ninja Warrior. Bye. What?
Millions on, you know so many.
Yeah.
Kvetch.
Then you got something.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Have someone from another planet on.
Do some
Sphincter. No, that can't.
That sounds right.
Anytime you spit when you talk, it's 50-50 Yiddish word. So I tried it.
Vaginosis.
here.
Channel somebody.
Oh, dear God. Why do you know that word at all?
I don't know.
Yeah, I am. Look, man. I am not your fucking psychic.
You know what they say? If you know the word, you know the smell. Hey-o.
Well, you know what?
Otherwise, I have information here that the world should know because the
blah blah blah
is in a lot of trouble.
You know what, man? If you were coming on and you said to me, Howard, this is a radio man. Okay, this
I'm not your enemy, young man.
No. But this is
asking you for anything you have not promised.
This is what a radio guy would do. Howard, I am coming on, And you will now hear, for the first time, an alien will be interviewed. He will be on the phone with me.
Damn.
An actual interplanetary being.
I just muted my mic because I farted really loud, and I regret it.
Are you sitting in your own stank right now?
I mean, some might call it that.
Poor you. That's
professional.
Yeah.
It's a pro over here.
That's exciting.
This is what the standard is being for the last 100 years with weirdos and things of this.
All right, I'm going to have Gary schedule you an hour, and God help us all.
How weird is it if you say you talk to aliens all the time? If you talk to one while you're on
the idea of Riley saying weirdo. Riley calling somebody weirdo
because you tasted fart.
Oh no! Well,
it was a fart joke. A fart joke.
A fart joke.
Mm-hmm.
A fart joke.
Happens in nature
joke.
from time to time. Yeah, you're drinking something and you got a little fart in the drink and you get a fart joke. I mean, what's so odd about that?
I imagine that's probably something that's happened. Like you fart too close to a drink and then you taste it when you drink it. That's bound to happen to somebody.
You can have a fart burger too when you're sitting around eating a burger or something and you fart and you just like you don't move. It's like another condiment.
That's a fart attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boo.
I stand by it. I stand by it.
He's got the only
I know you
stand.
stand. No, you stand in it. you fart and you don't move. What was that, Electra? I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing.
Radio.
My darling, I cannot talk to Howard Stern whenever I get ready, let alone the aliens. But I do talk to them.
Yeah, they
have given me information that has interested NASA, Strategic Air Command, the Japanese, and others.
All right. Well, all right. Everyone,
have somebody from NASA on to verify that.
Everyone is going to be excited to hear the Riley Martin show. I say let's give him an hour.
Hello, Earth.
My prediction is that 0 people will listen.
Tune in to Hello Earth. We will tell you when it's coming.
What does that mean? Yeah. That he gives information that is interested. I mean, I realize it's bullshit. But what is he, if we were to ask him to explain, what would be the answer he gives? If we were to say, oh, please tell us, how did your information interest NASA? What would be his response to that?
How the fuck would I know?
I mean, it's just such a stupid claim. That's one of those claims that backs yourself into a corner where if someone says, oh yeah, tell me more, you would say,
it was the psychosocial somatic.
He's sort of the Terrence. He's the Terrence Howard of his time,
That's how it goes.
right?
Oh,
Just spin up enough nonsense, the mathematics, the sympatics, the gymbatics, the holophonatics. You're like, okay, whatever.
Quasiphonics. Have you ever seen the interview that was on Real Sports of the guy who created hot yoga? Have you ever seen that interview?
Oh, yes.
If you haven't seen that, I'd suggest you go because there's a lot of Riley in this guy. He basically started his own cult and people follow him, and the guy's got like rows and rows of Rolls Royces from all the money he's made. And so
you're talking about Bikram?
Yes, Bikram.
Bikram yoga.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah. And it's great yoga. It's amazing yoga, by the way.
I'll admit, I've done the Bikram yoga, but he starts
especially when the teacher puts it in your butthole.
Well, I mean, you got to pay extra for that. But he starts making these crazy claims, like about how he helps doctors and like all this stuff about how he's healed people. So this news reporter just basically says, hey, why don't you give me some examples? I mean, like just the most reasonable, logical follow-up question. And he loses his fucking mind and just starts screaming.
Examples? Why would I have to do that?
There's doctors who ask my opinion about anatomy, and women, they've paid me for drops of my sperm. And it's like, okay, now we see what's going on here. And I feel like that's immediately what I think of with Riley, is like if you push back on him, he would lose his fucking mind and start making even more outlandish claims.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. My footwear gets all the cum it wants for free.
In Venice?
No, my socks.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Here I am just giving it away for free.
I would.
I should ask all of those people who have been listening to me over the years.
The irony that I keep losing socks, even though I impregnate every one of them, is not lost on me. Not lost.
To email Howard, tell him that you will be listening, and shut up this schmuck.
What did the Japanese?
That was a hard shushmuck.
Shushmuck. What the fuck was
It's
that?
really ruining that.
Who have been listening to me over the years, to email Howard, tell him that you will be listening, and shut up this schmuck.
So he said smuck again, but he just put the sha in front of the smuck. That's amazing. That's amazing.
What do the Japanese want to know from you? I want to know what
there you go. Thank you, Howard. That's exactly what it was.
There we go. Let's see what the Japanese.
Exactly what I wanted.
Oh, O'Reilly-san, you tell us things.
Television long before American television. I have also been interviewed by...
You know they're laughing at you, right?
Oh, no.
You don't know that.
They played it. And Discovery Channel came earlier in the year and filmed me, and they will have me on,
you know why they have you on. They're
they
laughing at
me
you.
on. They have already shown it in the UK and places like this.
All right.
They didn't fly over here.
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
I don't think he sees these shows. He just knows he's on them.
Right.
So he doesn't realize he's being laughed at.
Yeah, I mean, people love to laugh at kooks.
Well, my goodness, if I were...
I will be interviewed by a Triumph the Insult Commodore. I'm going to get a lot of information out over there. He never realized he was the butt of the joke.
As great a kook as you are, Howard, then I'd be popular, would I not?
All right, listen, I'm giving you your show. Okay. Riley, please put some effort into it. Do more than just take phone calls and talk to people. All right?
Well, irony of the littlest amount of work that he does on the show is fucking amazing. Opportunity of your lifetime, and he won't even walk 10 feet to a toilet. It is fucking fascinating.
Try and do something with it that's constructive and entertaining to the audience. Don't be self-indulgent. Thank you.
Yeah, instead of just going on and on about who you are.
Do you have a date?
Oh, my God.
Gary, can I not get an answer from you or Tim?
No, I can't.
Could you tell me that Tim's not here or is here? I mean, you see I'm struggling here to get a hold of someone.
Much like the aliens, Riley. We just can't pull this out.
Yeah. Is Tim
this,
in the bill?
I like this from Jerry Lane. Asians ask Riley, how we fix these Ronry eyes?
These Ronry eyes. Oh, I love it.
That's good. I like that. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jerry.
Very funny, Jerry.
Maybe we should play it again.
No, Jerry wrote that joke in
Jerry wrote that song. Okay.
He did. He invented...
Ronry eye.
Yeah, he invented sound. Please. Song.
Building.
I'm checking now.
You're checking now, but I've been asking for 10 minutes.
Let me say happy birthday to Gary, man.
No, tomorrow is Gary's birthday.
Well, I understand that.
I have a special thing planned for Gary tomorrow. I'm going to hit him over the head with a pot.
Let me guess. Sal's going to put together another great Gary birthday show like last year. Tim's not in the building.
Okay.
So,
oh, fuck you, Gary. Another's just a victim. I'm a victim, Buff. I'm a victim, Buff.
You know what's great about that is it probably was fucking hilarious.
So good that he's a year later contemplating a sequel.
He's still mad about it.
Yeah. That shit is half as fucking brutal as the first one. I quit.
Riley, Tim and I will call you sometime this afternoon. I know how to get a hold of you.
All right. Thank you, Riley.
Yeah, hey, take care, man.
Take care and good luck with your show.
Sure. Love you guys.
Love you, too. Thank you. I like the guy. I just don't believe he has it as a radio man.
I think the full name...
Meanwhile, his boss was like, no, I don't care, Gary. Guys, keep shitting on my producer as hard and fast as you can. Radio.
The name of the show is Hello Earth, Goodbye Listeners.
Right. I apologize in advance for the show.
It's going to be worse than the Eric the Midget show?
Ooh,
well, the Eric the Midget show was a complete disaster because Eric should have been alone.
I want to hear the Riley. I don't know. There's something wrong with me.
I love to listen to Riley rattle on.
Yeah. Well, listen. Listen.
Consortium.
That's it, folks. Call number 13 is...
in the books.
In the book. In the book.
Yes, it is.
this book is getting full. we got to talk about getting a second book here. Anyway, call number 13. Howard promised Riley a show. Did he? What? I don't remember that. We listened to all the calls. Riley brought thousands to Sirius. Ants. Cockroaches. Not people. Riley Rolodex tens of thousands. Again, no, he doesn't. Stop it, Riley. Ratings. God damn it, Riley. One-shot deal. He's going to get one show for Riley on Sirius. And if he does okay in that show, he will get more. Spoiler, he gets more, and they're all terrible. Slow, boring, tedious, no prep, no production. Yep, sounds like what the show's going to be. Tan will not be appearing because that would make way too much sense if it were real. Riley looking for voiceover money. Keep on looking because Tim Sabian's assholes tied in a frog in the Mississippi sun heat of the desert and the sand, whatever. Ghost to Coast with Art Bell. I looked for it. Didn't happen. I don't think it happened. Riley's new show is called...
He was on the channel, though. Just not with Art Bell.
Yeah,
with
just
another
as a caller.
host.
Yeah, he wasn't like my guest tonight to describe his experiences of being taken from
No. He was
the
just
great
a caller.
Riley Lawton. Yeah.
Just a caller.
No, it's more like 818, you're calling? The Dognitions. Yeah, whatever. And then finally, Baba Booey. It just really kind of sucks. And that is...
You should have put on there, Baba Booey's still angry at Sal.
By the end of this, I may have to call... I may have to call some people in New York to take care of or Connecticut to take care of a beaver man. Oh, he's pissing me off, man. No, but I mean, listen, he was in a tough position. We could get into a whole argument or discussion about Baba Booey and how you had to ball wash all the time and then also deflect all the time. It would have been a tough position. But I think if he would have just sort of stood up for himself, been his own man, he would have been fired immediately. But anyway, you guys ready to see some Riley cooking?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen. He talks about aliens. We've seen him talk about fishing with the same gusto, with the same sort of spirit, spirit vibe. And so let's see if he has the same spirit vibe. Well, he's cooking beans or chili beans.
Wait. Where did this video come from?
Your mama. I don't know. Where do all videos come from?
Like, was this a serious? No.
Store.
Was it like a serious special or something?
I think Riley got grabbed by a bunch of people along the way.
Okay. Gotcha.
So maybe it was like a pilot, but it didn't go nowhere. But let's see. Everyone, pull out your cookbooks or pull out a pencil and get to writing because we got ourselves a recipe.
You can cook.
Oh,
anything.
Dear.
Almost.
He's cooking beans. Riley cooking beans was the title of this. So
in a car.
Yes, in a very tiny apartment.
Anything in a crock pot. And remember, people, that in this day and age, with the possibility of
I like to see a man cook.
All right, people. I'm taking bets now. Are we going to hear a smoke alarm beep?
Oh,
I'm guessing no. No.
Wait.
I'm guessing no.
Wait. But you've seen this.
Beep.
I would vote yes.
I can still guess.
Picking up potential E. coli.
E. coli from beans?
Germs in certain foods and things of this nature.
Oh, from the crock pot.
See?
E. coli from the crock pot.
See how the spirit vibe carries over? Things of this nature. We're talking about crock pots and beans, baby. This is who the man is.
Well, you got to understand he shits in that crock pot.
You gotta get the feces out.
I have to worry about that today simply because I'm cooking a pot of vegetarian beans.
Beans.
This is my famous.
He turned beans into a 5-syllable word.
I know.
Pinto beans and mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm on mushrooms watching this.
Excellent. The mushrooms actually, if you do them right,
what is
season
wrong
them
with
right, they actually taste like meat in your beans. Now, when I really get
Meat and My Beans was my band name in high school.
really get famous,
I want to be in that band.
I'll have someone doing this for me. I'll get me a a butler. His name would probably be Jeeves Jones. Or something like that.
Jeeves Jones the butler.
Cracking himself up.
But truthfully, though.
Grandpa, you in there talking to yourself again? He seems like a crazy grandpa. He's just in the kitchen all talking to himself. Talking to his old war buddies who died in the 60s.
I like doing my own cooking.
Got a fire extinguisher on his wall.
Ordinarily, I would cook 1 bag of beans. These are pinto beans. Beans have as much protein in them.
Protein. Ever take your 10 to the 101 to the 405 and eat some protein? It sounded like California.
He somehow crowbarred a W into the word protein.
I like Riley.
What?
You know what 3 letters are in Riley? IRL. I like IRL Riley. He's fun. IRL.
Good protein. Let's say steak.
Why is he taking it so many times? You take it that many times
In
to play with
fact,
it, Riley.
If you had a barrel of beans and some water, you could live indefinitely. In some ways.
If you live by a lake and you can take a tiny fish out here or there.
Beans, they say, are the magical fruit.
Cook them. You notice.
Oh, okay, that's a great bet. 7 minutes left. Does he mention farting or anything with beans and farting in the last 7 minutes? Place your bets.
No,
Place your
he
bets.
has no sense of humor like that. He does not.
No, yeah. He'll fart on camera, but he'll never mention it.
The dry beans. I don't like. I try and stay away from as many pre-cooked canned foods as possible. When I have the time,
I have the time.
What are you doing? What else are you doing?
What are we watching?
Riley Martin washing beans, yo. What do you think?
He's massaging beans.
That's how you do it. Okay.
This is how you practice on a pussy. You understand?
when I have the time.
When I have the
I
time.
like to start truly from scratch. That is the real dry bean.
Spit in it?
Now with beans, you may use any type of additives you so desire. Any type of meat you so desire. Today I will not use meat.
Today he will not use me, folks. I know you're all. Everyone's out there holding their meat signs up. The #1 meat hands. Not today, people. Maybe next week.
Later I will add
This isn't cooking. This isn't cooking beans with Riley. This is suggestions about beans with Riley.
Watch me wash some beans.
You know what might make a good bean?
Yeah.
Some mushrooms.
Some molasses.
And you can add flavors to you. Luigi, did you know you can add different flavors to your beans? That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. I knew that.
Beans and
Very
bread.
Beans are very high in pure.
If I had enough money to buy a bucket of beans or a spring on my drawer that closed it all the way on my cabinet, I'm taking beans every time. That cabinet's staying open.
A British meal called beans on toast, and an American meal that is called toast under beans.
Now, what I do, you see, is I put the beans on my lady's bean, and then I go bean licking.
Source of protein.
A night of beans at the
Thank you
Riley
for
House.
joining us this week on Bean Suggestions with Riley Martin.
Beans and wooden cabinets tonight at 8:30 on the Riley Martin channel.
I also like beans, Riley.
Whoa, was that?
I am a bean. I am from Iceland. I am a bean.
Hold on. Did he have a
walrus meat and beans?
On the far right, is that a beer can? What is that?
It looks like breadcrumbs.
Garlic powder.
Fucking knows?
Garlic.
Just more beans.
Powder. If I was garlic powder, why didn't you use that for a commercial? Garlic powder. Yeah, that was amazing.
Do not use garlic salt.
Too salty.
Salt is cheap. Salt is cheap. If you want salt, buy a box of salt. Box of sea salt. You'll be fine.
Today's lesson with Riley about beans.
Beans and salt. Right in that.
Garlic powder, liberally.
Whoa,
Liberally.
It's like half a bottle of garlic powder.
How do you vote, Riley? Liberally.
Now, I don't have any running water. So
you're going to need a lot of saliva. You're going to have to do a lot of spitting.
Want to give them an excellent flavor.
Flavor.
This is my bean cabinet.
The wife has all the other cabinets.
Sea salt, people.
Oh, it's sea salt. Sea salt, not beer, not breadcrumbs. It's sea salt. Now he's putting salt in.
I like to make a rhythm with my sea salt.
Now make sure you touch all the salt that you throw in there.
There is not one part of this meal that has not been on my fingers.
Brown sugar from China. It's the real good stuff. No preservatives. Just cooked from the cane.
Cocaine.
The whole thing in there.
A bamboo cane.
Well, half of a slab.
Sugar.
That's going to
Cane.
give your beans,
Salt.
take all the harshness out and give you
I was wondering if we were going to have harsh beans tonight. Thank you.
Harshness of beans?
loving.
It's the most soft and neutral food on the planet. The harshness of beans. It was
they're
winter.
Not soft before you cook them.
I am frequently complaining about my beans being harsh.
Too harsh. Too harsh.
They're so mean to me, my beans.
Compromising flavor on your end product. Now, we're going to add water.
Even the editor's like, move on, Riley.
Wait. Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, you got
Oh, we got a super chat.
No, let's keep doing it until all of
Racist Bjork, thank you for
Racist
the
Bjork for
$10.
You got to read it.
Read it as Bjork.
Go ahead, Luigi.
I'm sorry. Let me get the beans out of my throat. Thank you. Thanks for the laughs tonight. More importantly, thank you, Riley Martin, for the suggestions about the beans.
They make a little Bjork's asshole go poop, 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 poop in a row, and it sounds very funny. Yes, I will record it in my new song and call it Poop.
Holocaust didn't happen.
I didn't mention that what they poop out looks like those people that I hate. I am racist.
Oh man,
Racist Bjork.
I am in pain.
You're gonna want to change. You're gonna want to change that name, probably.
What? Racist Bjork? No.
No, I'm saying we are going to soil it, but we're gonna ruin it for you. I'm sorry. We go always one step too far.
I'm working on my racist Bronson Pinchot.
That alcohol? I'm just looking for alcohol he's hiding around the house. Right?
But I'm not necessarily using bottled water. Why am I not? For one
Someone
thing,
filmed
in
this and thought this was gold.
Particularly in this part of the country, the water's pretty clean. Still, I'm starting with hot water from the faucet. Now, since this pot of beans is going to take about
Beans and faucet science with Riley Martin.
somewhere in the vicinity of 4 hours.
There is a fire extinguisher within a 2-foot distance of this pot.
Well, no, you don't understand. When we didn't have that, I just burned the kitchen down every time. You know, so.
He needs it for sure.
Beans are, what did he say? Beans are harsh. Beans are harsh and they burn like a tinder.
I do not have to worry about.
Thing I've ever fucking seen.
This is why you get your beans wet early on. They'll burn your house down. They'll burn the neighborhood down. Beans are harsh.
Hardly any known germ in the world.
Germ?
Because it cannot live at such intense heat
It is amazing that he tells this bean story in the exact same energy level that he says, I was abducted by aliens. Yes. That's quite the spectrum to maintain that energy level. God damn.
I could not watch this on mushrooms. This would freak me out.
Oh, no, mushrooms are good with the beans.
I have
You put some mushrooms with the beans.
So you gotta wash the
idea what's happening.
You gotta wash the mushrooms, not with bottled water, you understand?
Over an extended span of time. Water your beans liberally. You want your water to stand.
What does those words say up in the corner?
At least a good inch and a half.
The ingredients.
Pay attention.
Why
Guys, you're
so
gonna have to
fast?
rewind. You're gonna have to rewind and go back.
To 2 inches
Because I
above
couldn't
your
keep up with
beans.
the ingredients.
If you hit racist Bjork, it went too far, and go a little forward.
Because beans will absorb a moisture as they cook.
Moisture?
Moisture.
That is going into the
He
vault.
adds letters to other words, and then but those words are taken from other letters in the future.
Requiem.
And moisture. And moisture. Like,
Don't
hey,
forget,
Jimmy.
don't forget Smuck.
Smuck, yeah. And hey, it's Jimmy Moisture. What's up, Moisture? He's saying moisture.
Your beans liberally. You want
There you go. Electra, there you go. Pinto beans, water, brown sugar, sea salt, and garlic.
water to stand. Oh, at least a
Love
good
it
inch
was on
and
the
a
screen
half
for like
to 2
2
inches
seconds.
Yes, not the greatest instruction.
above your beans. Because beans will absorb a moisture as they cook and swell up.
He doesn't like you.
Lots on
Moisture.
Oh, he said swell
Moisture. So everyone check that. Is he against yous? Did the
Hi.
aliens steal his you ability?
Now, essentially, for the time being, my job is done. Later on, in the process, in order to give a little lubricant to the beans, I'll need to add.
Lubricate the beans.
You know
Are
what?
you serious?
My
cooking,
beans,
right?
my beans need some lubricating, if you know what I mean.
You want to lubricate the bean.
I'm sure Electra's
Don't
bean is
forget.
lubricated all the time.
To lubricate the bean.
It can get a little raw.
You know when Electra's bean is lubricated, it's time to put in work, fellas.
Holy shit. This is...
It's IRL Riley. I love it.
Olive oil, soy sauce.
What?
Olive oil.
Look at these words.
To the beans.
What happened?
It went into wingdings.
We use wingdings.
Wingdings, might as well. Use them.
That might be the craziest thing Riley Martin's ever done. A wingdings cooking show. Back in a time without AI, you'd have to go get a fucking scribble pad and be like, "Hey,
You know what's funny? Essentially, those symbols are just like combination wingdings.
Yes. We've just found he can't say you, and he's a fan of wingdings. Riley, look at these IRLs teach us so much more than a stern call.
To give them that little, that resilience. But that's all I've got to do, folks.
My beans have resilience.
Are we still talking about beans?
Some of my beans made it through the Holocaust. They were so resilient.
For several hours now. But just sit there, look out the window, and watch the pretty girls go by.
We're gonna need to write a song called "Waiting for the Beans."
Sit and look out the window.
Staring out the window, waiting on my beans.
They might be harsh. Oh, my beans are so harsh in Norway.
As I am not adverse to do it.
I wait on my
Oh my God!
beans.
Did you guys see him look you straight in the face there? That was a little frightening.
Yeah, he's scary.
I stare out the window.
Look at the wingdings.
Wait on my
All the way back to
beans.
Hey guys, make sure you put in a quarter scoop of star-crossed Jewish stars. Star cross.
Soy sauce.
Oh my God.
Oil to the beans to give them that little, that resilience. But that's what
He's like cross-eyed when he's looking
I've
at
got to
you.
do for several hours.
I'm gonna polish my beans.
But just sit there and look out the window.
Oh, you need butter too, apparently. Or he was saying but. But I'd get some butter just in case.
And
This
watch
needs
the pretty
its
girls
own
go by.
show.
Look at his eyes. He is slammed. Riley is so fucking
Oh,
stoned right now.
he is gone. He is obliterate.
The Japanese are like, O'Reilly is one of us. Riley, when you turn Japanese, turning Japanese.
This should
As
be
I am
its
not-
own episode. Like,
Adverse
was
to
not
do it.
expecting
You
this.
see,
Okay, later on that day, people. So
these are the mushrooms. I'm adding the mushrooms to the pinto beans. You'll notice that
with the mushrooms, you need to see what you're doing. You need the glass.
beans to a boil for about 30 minutes
Is
so
Elon
that the beans
filming
could
this?
begin to swell. Now I'm adding the mushrooms. This will give it a personality.
They're not so harsh no more.
As well as a marvelous flavor. The mushrooms will actually be chewy and remind one of a meat product or something like that. And so you're getting your calcium, your niacin, your
Getting your niacin.
E's and B's.
Oh, we're getting some lady in the background.
You see vitamins?
I think those those might be they might be the birds, honestly. Like, I think he had parrots. And I think they might be like doing the mimic thing. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
B12? What is B12?
He's talking about B vitamins.
It's all great.
And beans.
And it's all natural. And these babies cook down.
I can't
I
stand
warrant
fucking mushrooms in anything.
You'll find
That
them.
would give me such explosive diarrhea.
It tastes too much like
would
meat.
be fine.
Oh, well, you know what? We've never had this conversation. I'm allergic to legumes. So,
Oh shit! Literally,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
allergic to them, and they make you shit.
All right, guys, we have a goal. If we get $100, we watch Luigi eat as many pinto legumes or whatever.
Not just that. I will reenact this whole video word for word with a transcript.
Thus says the great dude of the space thingy mabob called Riley.
What the fuck did he just say?
That was a whole sentence that meant nothing.
Thingy, baba.
Yeah, I like them heavy laden like that. You notice the way I cut the mushrooms is that I did not cut thin slices. I left it somewhat lumpy so that I'll have that chewiness.
Lumpy.
Once
I'm
they
gonna
are
fucking vomit.
ready.
So I want to be
And that's it,
reminded
we
of a
will
meat
wait.
product.
Now I have sodium-free, all vegetable bouillon, chicken bouillon.
I like how he says bouillon.
Bouillon.
It's also vegetable.
Right, and I also
That
have
was a
vegetable
bird.
bouillon. And I will
I
put
can't believe
perhaps
you guessed
one of
bouillon.
each.
Bouillon.
I know what those little
Two of the bouillons.
Bouillon.
One of the
Bullshit.
chickens in there at a little later date to kind of set the flavor of my beans into the masterpiece.
So these are birds
gonna
in the
be
background.
great.
There's no people there.
No, there was obviously a person. I thought,
Okay,
because
thank you. 'Cause I
there
was
was
like, they can't just be birds.
there was squawking. No, the birds were holding the camera.
Well, folks, that was it. That
There
was,
was some
Riley
squawking,
Martin.
but there were some human words.
Oh, what a goddamn! So I'll try to find more. I can't promise them being that good, but yeah. So we gotta see Riley. We didn't. You know what the funniest thing about it too? That was it. No finished product.
There's no finished product.
I mean, what are we gonna see? We're just gonna see some beans.
We need
I
to
bet
end
they just
every.
were watery and looked like diarrhea.
We
They were
need to
nasty.
end every episode with that video.
Yeah, it's great. Well, anyway, folks, that was Unboxing Riley Martin. We got through call 13, and we got some IRL Riley Martin. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.
What
It really
about
helps
the
us out.
music video? I think we got some good super chats. But, I mean, do you want to play the music video?
We do want to play this. We did Racist Bjork. Thank you, Racist Bjork. Thank you, Johnny Bukaki. Thank you, Delta Zero. Germs Pyromobile. Tyler Durton. Thank you guys so much. And
Thank you
yes,
guys.
you've stuck around this whole time, so it's time. And Luigi,
Hold on.
we
Racist
did
Bjork.
beans, so you got to stick around.
Doesn't Racist Bjork get a dancing character for super chatting?
Okay, I'll put that
Sure.
in here next time. Yes, can't just make Racist Bjorks. That one takes time.
Nope, you can.
Oh, you already have one?
No, I'm kidding.
No, you can't.
I was
You
gonna-
definitely can.
I was gonna put Bjork's face on Daniel Carver. Maybe.
All right, folks, are you ready for the premiere of Riley's second video? I say we watch this one and pause it and make fun of it instead of
Yes.
just watching it all the way through, just because it's
Let's
funner
do
that way.
that.
All right,
Please, let's make sure that he's making beans in whatever next video we do.
Oh yes. I mean, beans are now as much a part of Riley as the piss jug in my book.
As aliens.
Yeah. All right, people. The wonderful DJ Electra made this video. It's for the song Angel. It's from your boy, Riley Martin. And here it is on Unboxing Riley Martin. This is Mike. Show up, baby. Here we go.
I'll bet it's gonna be great.
It's so good.
I might need to see this up big. You can still comment, but I need to see it.
It's behind the
Yeah.
wall. It's behind the window. You're missing it.
Oh, no.
It's already great.
You've been crying, baby, and I know why. You think my love for you ain't true. Oh, baby, but I want you to smile. Hold your head up high. 'Cause you know I've got so much to do. How I long just to settle down with a love so warm and true. Oh, baby, but all I own is here in this bag.
I don't understand a word he's saying.
Someone like you, oh, angel.
Hey, Angel.
Okay, hold on. He's not saying angel. He's saying angel. Angel.
Angel.
Angel beans. These are my beans. Angel beans.
And also, if you're a ufology guy, do you really want to bring religion into it? You really just fucking things up, man.
I don't know
I know all
that Riley.
words.
I don't know that Riley really had a plan.
No, all right.
I'm putting lyrics on the next one. Alien strippers.
He's just saying when you think we're through, I'm coming back to you. I mean, they are the boringest lyrics.
Yeah.
Trying to make it on my own. Oh, darling. But it's so
darling.
And the canyon I had, well, just can't live on our love alone. Oh, angel.
I like this one better.
It's definitely better.
Yeah, me too.
Here by your side. Oh, angel. When the dream comes true, oh, darling, you know I wanna
That's very close to racist.
run it back to you.
But accurate.
Seems so long, baby, to leave you here.
I love the bass player.
Trying to make it on my own.
He's trying to drown out Riley.
Yes, they all are.
But it's a fact. And we can't deny it. Well, we just can't live on our love alone. Oh, angel.
I cannot. Am I the only one that cannot understand a fucking word he's saying?
It's a weird mix, man. It is a weird mix.
You know I love her. Being here by your side.
Who is here by your
side?
Tan. He's by Tan's side. Come on.
Yeah.
It's a song to he's singing to his beans.
I didn't understand a word of that last sentence.
You wash your beans for an hour and a half.
Running back to you.
That's a bean alien.
He does sound like he's saying, you know I love, like he forgot.
He says,
the
you know
lyrics.
I love being
He
here
does not
by
say
your
that.
side.
He doesn't. I mean, he might mean to say
That's
that.
what he's
He might have internally, but he didn't say that.
I think he's saying ancho chili.
That's what he's saying.
Ancho.
He definitely fucked to his own music, though. I mean, this music is made
100%.
For, music's made for fucking, and that's what Riley's gonna do. Listen to those 80s keyboards just rocking out at 100 decibels above Riley's voice. It's a masterpiece, Electra.
I know.
The video is a masterpiece. The song is insufferable. Look at that. That's funny.
Oh, it's got the fade out. That's so you know it's an 80s song. We're going to do a big fade out on the chorus.
Oh, it's like a 30-second fade out.
Yeah, a big,
I had to cut it
long-
off. This is not even the end of it. It went on for another 15 seconds after I ended it.
People, she did it. Oh, what is up with your hair? Electra, you are in the wrong, I think.
I'm in the wrong color. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
But that's okay.
I didn't realize.
That's
I can
okay.
change that.
Is that the racist Bjork?
It's racist Bjork.
Yes,
Everyone,
this
welcome,
is
racist.
Bjork.
It's headless. It's racist headless Bjork. Oh, there she is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Why
All right.
am I so big?
Well, Bjork's a giant. We've all said that about her. It's been people have been talking. She's a giant.
She's tiny.
But thank you guys. So Electra, that was amazing. We will
That
be
was
playing
great.
Angel, along with the Eyes song. I forget it now. Lonely Eyes. I have a feeling that these other 8 songs have got quite the slappy of the bass and 80 keyboards to listen to.
Yes, and I will put lyrics on all the rest of them so you can understand what the fuck he's saying. There was like bark, bark, bark.
His alien shit is a line of bullshit to get ladies, and his music is a line of bullshit to get ladies. He was just out there using what he had to get the ladies. And, you know.
In that respect, he wasn't weird at all.
No, totally normal.
Just like every other man.
Exactly.
Totally understand. Yes. But that's it, folks. That's Unboxing Riley Martin. DJ Electra, where can people find you?
What?
Go to DJElectrify.com to find this little tyke over here, where she's now doing shows. And very, very fun shows. So get over there, check it out.
I don't know if they're
Luigi,
very fun.
They're very fun.
Well, I'm only half
Luigi,
a body. I don't have legs. Where's my legs?
That could be fun. Spitter.
Where are my legs?
Where are my legs? They are gone.
LuigiGreenberg.com is a place where you can see this man be skeptical only about certain things, not others.
Skeptical?
Yeah, he's skeptical.
I'm skeptical of your ability to speak English.
Just because I create words, don't be a dehilomodity. All right.
You
Get
can
over
see
to
me,
Luigi.
Yes, you can see me cooking beans in a crock pot tomorrow live.
Amazing. And then also our Eric episodes back up from Serious Jail, so check them out. You keep changing on me. And you can get over to Hackride, the Demon, or HackrideStudios.com, whatever one works for you. And finally, thank you very much to Howard Stern for giving us such great content over the years. We will be back Sunday with Unboxing Eric. It's a good one. It's a good one.
I have new show.
Oh yes, you do have a new
Yes,
show.
Racist Bjork.
Oh yes, make sure you
Racist Bjork cooks pancakes. Do you know why
Icelandic pancakes.
Do you know why I like pancakes?
Why, Bjork?
White flour.
Oh no! Racist Bjork. You're terrible.
Stop it, Race. Stop it, Bjork. Stop it.
You are terrible.
So anyway, make sure you join us on Unboxing Eric. And 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and it's a good one. One of the calls is titled "My Dick is Stuck to the Bed," so make sure you stick around for that. That will be fun.
Oh,
all right,
no.
guys.
Okay.
His dick stuck to the bed.
His dick is stuck to the bed, guys. We said it all. We've said it all. Thank you so much to the super chatters and the members. Grab a membership. We are gonna be doing some more members only one-offs on Howard Stern. Some really funny ones coming up. Thank you, Racist Bjork. Thank you, Johnny Bukaki, Delta Zero, Germs Pyromobile.
I never would have imagined Racist Bjork got a thank you.
Yes, we will learn Nordish and learn to speak your language.
Nordish?
Nordish.
So, yeah, Nordish. It's like Swedish. It's like Swedish, but for Norway. All right, folks, we're going to end on a good one. We're going to end on a banger. All right, for Unboxing Riley Martin, I'm Casey Day.
I'm DJ ELECTRA.
And I'm Luigi Greenberg.
And
I'm Racist Bjork.
Racist Bjork. And bye for now.
Bye.
And fuck all the...
Riley stared into the starlit night, wondering if they come back, take him on a flight. The cosmos held secrets unspoken. Lights dance across the midnight sky. He hoped they would show that it's no lie to a world where words are the token. Riley, they're coming from the stars above. Open wide your heart, filled with alien love. When they landed, his heart skipped a beat. Surrounded by wonders strange and sweet, he felt a connection off the charts. Their wisdom, his knowledge entwined, sharing dreams that expanded the mind, fueling hope that our future stars. Riley, they're coming from the stars above. Open wide your heart, filled with alien love. Our fears dissolve in cosmic embrace. New dawn begins for the human race. We found